Okay, what I'm working on today is something for my son's four-wheeler. He has a little battery-powered four-wheeler. It's kind of like the PowerWheels, and it has a 12-volt slab battery in it. I'm not sure what the amp-hour rating on it is, but it's about this big. It's probably like a 10 amp-hour battery, maybe a little bit more. But I'm going to use an 18-volt 5 amp-hour battery. That I have a number of these from my drill set. And what I can do is I can easily set up a charging station down in the basement he can get to, swap out batteries as need be. Went on Amazon. I bought myself this 3D printed adapter. What some people do is they use before this came around, people would get an M18 USB adapter, which would have a USB port here, and then they would open it up and solder wires on. This one came as a 3D printed adapter with 2 wires already on it. So one of the first things we'll do is we'll go ahead and just strip off the end here. Just make sure this works. Get that. 19.7 volts. Alright, so I'm going to take this off. It does latch. I'm going to add a 30 amp hour inline fuse to this. So we're going to go ahead and cut that. And then somewhere around here, we're going to cut this. That. Set that aside. Using one of these cameras backward for me. These are common wire crimps usually used in household electric. I can twist this, put that in. Once it's in there, it's pretty tight. Oh, not tight enough. This may be this fuse holder wire may be a little bit too thick for what we're going for here. It's actually a little bit sad. I'm going to come back to that. This is a 7 to 80 volt DC controller, and it's a speed controller, so if it goes too fast we can lock it down. So I'm going to pause a sec. So I was wrong. This is a 9.5 amp hour battery. It actually does have more power, at least when it works, than the 5 amp hour battery. However, we do have more voltage here. Alright, now in the past, you see these extra wires here. I had actually ran a deal to the outside. Yeah, you can a power pole here, and what I'm going to simply do is I'm going to get rid of that. The idea was I could charge it from the outside, but that didn't work out too well. So I'm going to cut these here. So basically, I've just spliced in here's the one to the 12-volt battery, which I'm going to tape up so it can't be used. And I'm going to add in kind of in parallel the 18-volt and the motor controller. So I'm not actually degrading this at all. I can switch between them. Alright. So this part is pretty simple. Do. I got one stray of copper wire hanging out there, which I don't want. Where is all that? Slide this up into here. Maybe right over here. And we're going to give it a test run, but I think I'm going to try and find a way to secure this to a side here. Like that, maybe. There for now. Now let's give this a little run. Alright, now it's turned all the way down. I got no movement. So I can turn all the way down. Turn down. Nothing. Bare minimum. That's pretty good. Seem faster?
Yeah. Slow down! Or you will have to wear a helmet.
Go! Not quite as fast.